A massive secret next door is about to be exposed. Watch before they delete this. My beloved friend, what if I told you that the person living just a few feet away from you isn't who they claim to be? We all have that one neighbor, the quiet one, the one who waves politely but never stays to talk. But behind that ordinary door, something impossible is happening right now. Don't skip, because what I'm about to show you is a massive secret next door that is about to be exposed, and trust me, you need to watch this before they delete it. We've spent months tracking the anomalies, the strange lights at 3 a.m., and the complete lack of any groceries ever entering that house. Stay till the end, because the footage we captured in the backyard garden changes everything we know about human biology. Something huge is waiting for you at the 3-minute mark that will make you look at your own neighborhood with total suspicion. It started with a low-frequency hum that vibrated through my floorboards every Tuesday night. I thought it was a generator, but the thermal scans showed no heat signature coming from the building at all. In fact, the house was colder than the air outside. Don't skip a single second of this, because we managed to get a camera through the ventilation shaft, and what we saw wasn't furniture or a living room. It was a pressurized chamber filled with a substance that doesn't exist on the periodic table. Stay till the end to see the moment the front door finally opened, and the thing that stepped out didn't have a shadow. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few frames that explains why the government vehicles have been circling this specific block for the last 48 hours. Now, look closely at the window reflections in this clip. You'll see a face that isn't a face, shifting its features in real time to match a photograph on the wall. Don't skip, because this once-in-a-lifetime revelation is the only reason I'm risking everything to post this today. If you feel like the world has been getting stranger, this is the proof you've been looking for. Stay till the end as we reveal the hidden blueprints found in the trash that suggest this house is actually the anchor for something much larger beneath the street. Something huge is waiting for you in the final reveal that will leave you absolutely speechless. Beyond the silence of those walls, a digital heartbeat is pulsing that shouldn't exist in a residential zone. This is where the mystery deepens, and if you've ever felt like you were being watched while walking to your car, you were right. Don't skip, because we've just decoded the encrypted signal coming from the neighbor's attic. And it's not a Wi-Fi signal, it's a localized transmission directed straight up into the atmosphere. Stay till the end because we are about to cross the property line to show you the breach point, where the reality of this house literally starts to blur. Before we reveal the most shocking discovery yet, make sure to share this video with someone you trust, comment your theories below, and subscribe because this channel is the only place brave enough to keep this footage live. Something huge is waiting for you as we approach the basement window. Imagine a room with no corners, where the walls seem to breathe in sync with your own lungs. As we lowered the fiber optic lens into the crawlspace, we didn't find pipes or insulation. We found a network of organic cables that looked like glowing veins. Don't skip, because the way these cables reacted to our presence proves they are sentient. This is a once-in-a-lifetime exposure of a massive secret hidden in plain sight, and every second you stay tuned brings us closer to the face-to-face encounter that happened just moments after this recording. Stay till the end to see the thermal footage of the neighbor walking through a solid brick wall like it was made of water. Something huge is waiting for you that will explain why your own electronics might be acting strangely right now. The most terrifying part isn't what they are doing, it's who is helping them. In this next segment, you'll see a black sedan with no license plates dropping off a metallic briefcase at midnight. Don't skip, because the person who stepped out of that car is a public figure you see on the news every single day. The connection between our neighborhood and the highest levels of power is about to be laid bare. Stay till the end to witness the moment the motion sensors went off, and we realized we weren't the ones watching, we were the ones being hunted. Something huge is waiting for you in the final seconds of this part that will make you double-check your own locks tonight. The air around the house began to shimmer, creating a visual distortion that looked like heat rising from asphalt, but it was freezing cold. This is the moment where the laws of physics simply stopped working, and if you think you've seen everything, you are about to be proven wrong. Don't skip, because the audio we recorded next to the side window contains a language that no human tongue can replicate, vibrating at a frequency that actually cracked the lens of our primary camera. Stay till the end, because we found a hidden hatch beneath the overgrown bushes that leads to a sub-basement not included in the city's official blueprints. Something huge is waiting for you as we descend into the dark, revealing a facility that spans the entire length of the street, right under our feet. Every shadow in this footage seems to move independently of the light source, as if the darkness itself is a physical entity protecting the secret. We managed to retrieve a discarded logbook from the perimeter, and the dates inside go back over 200 years, despite the house being built only a decade ago. Don't skip, because this revelation suggests that time itself is being manipulated inside that structure, creating a pocket of history that shouldn't exist. Stay till the end to see the comparison shots between the neighbor's current appearance and a grainy photograph from 1895. It is the exact same person, without a single wrinkle added. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few minutes that explains why no birds ever fly over this specific roof. As the sun began to set, the entire structure started to emit a low-frequency pulse that caused our equipment to glitch and display images from the future. This isn't just a house, it's a beacon, a gateway that has been hiding in plain sight while we all lived our normal lives just feet away. Don't skip, because we are about to reveal the contents of the metallic briefcase that was dropped off earlier, and it contains coordinates to every major city on Earth. Stay till the end as we prepare to confront the neighbor directly, capturing the moment their eyes reflect a galaxy that hasn't been discovered yet. Something huge is waiting for you in the final part of this exposure that will change your perception of reality forever. My beloved friend, we have reached the point of no return where the veil is finally ripped away to reveal the terrifying truth. As the front door creaked open of its own accord, we realized that the neighbor wasn't hiding from us, they were waiting for us to notice them. Don't skip, because the interior of the house is 10 times larger than the exterior, a spatial anomaly that defies every rule of architecture ever written. Stay till the end because the final room we entered contains a holographic map of your specific town, with red markers on every single house, including yours. Before we reach the climax of this investigation, please share this video to warn others, comment, exposed, if you believe the truth should be free, and subscribe so we can keep tracking these entities before they disappear again. Something huge is waiting for you in the center of that map. The silence inside was louder than any noise, a heavy pressure that made our ears bleed as we approached the central terminal. This is where the massive secret next door becomes a global reality, because the neighbor isn't an individual, but a node in a biological network that has already replaced half the neighborhood. Don't skip, because we captured the moment the neighbor's skin began to ripple like liquid silver, revealing the true form of the architect behind this operation. Stay till the end to see the high-definition close-up of the transmission log, which shows that the final signal is scheduled to be sent in just 24 hours. Something huge is waiting for you when you realize that the person you spoke to at the grocery store this morning might have been part of this same hidden collective. Now, look at the final piece of evidence we recovered, a list of names of everyone who has watched this footage so far. The secret is out, and they know who is watching, which is why you must watch this before they delete it from the servers forever. Don't skip these last few seconds, as we show the thermal exit scan of the house vanishing into thin air just as we stepped back onto the sidewalk. Stay till the end to understand the warning left behind on our camera's memory card, a message meant specifically for you. Something huge is waiting for you right now, because once you see the truth, you can never go back to being just a neighbor. You are now a witness to the greatest cover-up in human history. My beloved friend, as the dust settles from the vanishing house, a new and even more chilling reality is beginning to take shape right before our eyes. The ground where the structure once stood is now humming with a resonance that is literally rewriting the DNA of the soil itself. Don't skip, because the sensors we left behind are picking up a countdown that isn't counting down to an explosion, but to a total synchronization of every house on this street. Stay till the end, because we've just received an anonymous file from a whistleblower who worked inside that very neighbor's basement, and the contents are more shocking than the disappearance itself. Something huge is waiting for you in the next 60 seconds that reveals why your own smart devices have been recording you even when they are powered off. The whistleblower's file contains a blueprint of the entire planet, and it shows that these neighbor nodes are placed exactly 3 miles apart in a perfect geometric grid across the globe. This once-in-a-lifetime exposure proves that what we found next door is just one piece of a massive, invisible machine that has been under construction for decades. Don't skip, because we are about to play the final audio log, where the neighbor's voice shifts from a human tone to a collective of thousands of voices speaking in unison. Stay till the end to see the satellite imagery of our town from last night. The entire block literally blinked out of existence for 3 seconds, and no one noticed except for our specialized lenses. Something huge is waiting for you as we show you the mark that appeared on my own front door this morning, identical to the ones found in the secret facility. This is the end of the line, the moment where the secret is fully exposed and the danger becomes personal. They are moving to delete this evidence as we speak, shifting their operations to a new, even more hidden location, but the truth is already in your hands. Don't skip, because the final frame of this video contains the encrypted key to recognizing these neighbors before they move in next to you. Stay till the end to hear the final warning. If your neighbor suddenly changes their routine or starts planting strange, blue-tinted flowers, you are already part of the experiment. Something huge is waiting for you in your own reflection. Look closely, and you'll see the same shimmer we found in that house. My beloved friend, the final layer of the veil has been stripped away, and what lies beneath is a reality so profound it will change the way you breathe. As we analyzed the last bits of data from the vanishing site, we discovered that the neighbor didn't just disappear, they integrated into the very air we are breathing right now. Don't skip, because the microscopic cameras have detected nanoscopic particles floating in the atmosphere that respond to human thought patterns. Stay till the end because we are about to reveal the hidden frequency that, when played, forced the neighbor to briefly reappear in a terrifying, translucent form. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few moments that proves this massive secret next door was never about a house, but about the evolution of the human race itself. The data reveals that these entities have been living among us not as invaders, but as architects of our perception. Don't skip, because we've just found a hidden compartment in the sidewalk that contains a list of dates. Every major event in your life was scheduled by the person living next door. This is a once-in-a-lifetime revelation that links your personal history to a global project of total observation. Stay till the end to see the heartbeat monitor we placed on the property line. It's no longer pulsing for one person, it's pulsing for the entire city in perfect, eerie unison. Something huge is waiting for you as we decode the final transmission, which mentions your name specifically as the next person to be observed. As the screen flickers for the last time before they take this video down, look at the lights in your own hallway. Don't skip, because the pattern they are blinking in is the same code we found in the neighbor's terminal. This isn't just a video. It's a wake-up call to the fact that the secret is no longer next door, it's already inside your home. Stay till the end to witness the final, shocking image of the neighbor standing directly behind the camera during the last recording. Something huge is waiting for you in the final second of this footage that will make you realize that the person you think you are is just a mask for something else entirely. My beloved friend, the investigation has led us to the most terrifying conclusion possible. The house next door was never empty, even after it vanished. We returned to the site with a high-frequency ghost imaging camera, and what we found standing in the empty lot will haunt your dreams. Don't skip, because the space where the walls used to be is now occupied by a shimmering rift in reality that is pulling light into a central point of absolute darkness. Stay till the end because we stepped into that darkness for exactly 5 seconds, and the footage we brought back contains images of a civilization that exists right on top of our own. Something huge is waiting for you at the 2-minute mark that shows a version of yourself living a completely different life inside that rift. The atmospheric pressure in the neighborhood has dropped so low that water is starting to boil at room temperature. This is the physical evidence that the massive secret next door has reached its activation phase, and the entire street is being prepared for a total transition. Don't skip, because the shadows of the trees are now pointing toward the empty lot regardless of where the sun is in the sky. This once-in-a-lifetime anomaly is being ignored by the mainstream media, but we have the raw, unedited sensors showing that the earth beneath our feet is becoming hollow. Stay till the end to see the subterranean sonar mapping that reveals a massive, metallic sphere moving slowly upward toward the surface. Something huge is waiting for you that explains why the neighbor was always seen digging in the middle of the night. The final transmission has just been intercepted, and it's a countdown that ends exactly when this video reaches its final second. Don't skip, because the frequency hidden in the background of this audio is designed to unlock the suppressed memories of everyone who has ever lived within a mile of that house. Stay till the end as we reveal the hidden markings on the bottom of the neighbor's shoes left in the mud. They aren't footprints, they are binary coordinates for a location in the deep ocean. Something huge is waiting for you in the closing moments that proves the secret next door was just the beginning of a global awakening. The door is opening again, and this time, it's not in the house next door, it's in your own mind. My beloved friend, we have just discovered that the neighbor left behind a final parting gift that is sitting on your doorstep right now. As we used a specialized ultraviolet lens on the empty driveway, we saw a trail of glowing symbols that lead directly to the main water supply of the entire city. Don't skip, because the chemical analysis of the water shows a synthetic compound that reacts only to the sound of a specific human voice, the neighbor's voice. Stay till the end because we are about to play that exact frequency, and you will see the water in this glass start to defy gravity and form a perfect map of the stars. Before we show you the most shocking part of this map, share this video immediately, comment "Truth" to help break the algorithm, and subscribe because we are being followed by 3 unmarked drones as we film this. Something huge is waiting for you in the reflection of that water. The blueprint we found has finally been decoded, and it's not a map of a house, it's a manual for how to restart a human being. Don't skip, because the secret next door was actually a laboratory where they were testing a way to download memories from one person to another while they sleep. This explains why everyone on this block has been having the exact same dream for the last 3 weeks. This once-in-a-lifetime revelation proves that your neighbor wasn't watching you, they were becoming you, bit by bit, every single night. Stay till the end to see the side-by-side comparison of my own DNA before and after entering that house. It has been modified with a sequence that doesn't belong to any known species on Earth. Something huge is waiting for you when you realize that your hobbies and interests might actually be programmed instructions. As the drones get closer, we have to move fast to show you the final piece of the puzzle, the neighbor's mailbox. Don't skip, because inside, we found thousands of letters addressed to people who haven't been born yet, all written in a handwriting that matches yours perfectly. Stay till the end to see the moment the mailbox began to bleed a blue liquid that dissolved the pavement in seconds. Something huge is waiting for you in the final frame of this part, where we reveal the true identity of the person who bought that house. It wasn't a person at all, but a corporation that doesn't exist on any public record. The massive secret isn't just next door anymore, it's officially part of your identity, and the countdown to the final exposure has just reached 0. My beloved friend, the air has turned electric as we realize the massive secret next door has finally breached the perimeter of our own homes. While we were focused on the empty lot, the signal shifted, and now every mirror in the neighborhood is showing a reflection that is 3 seconds behind reality. Don't skip, because we've just pointed a laser interferometer at the neighbor's fence line, and the data suggests that the house is still there, just shifted into a frequency our eyes can no longer perceive. Stay till the end, because we are about to use a specialized sonic pulse to phase shift the camera, revealing the hidden entities currently standing on your own front lawn. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few seconds that explains why you've been feeling a sudden chill every time you walk past your hallway mirror. The whistleblower's final data packet just decrypted, and it contains a terrifying realization: the neighbor wasn't a visitor. They were the original inhabitant of this land, and we are the ones who moved in next to them. Don't skip, because the ancient maps we found buried beneath the foundation show that this specific coordinate is a harvesting point that activates every 1,000 years. This once-in-a-lifetime exposure is the only warning you will get before the ground itself begins to mirror the sky. Stay till the end to see the footage of the streetlights turning into eyes that track the movement of every living soul on the block. Something huge is waiting for you when you see the thermal heat map of the neighborhood. It shows that all the houses are now connected by a single, pulsing nervous system. We are now receiving reports that people in the next town over are seeing the same neighbor we thought we lost, appearing in multiple places at once. Don't skip, because this proves the secret has duplicated and is spreading through the power lines at the speed of light. Stay till the end as we hook our audio gear into the electrical socket to hear what the grid is whispering about us. Something huge is waiting for you in the final revelation of this part, where we show you the object we found hidden inside a common brick from the neighbor's chimney. It's a black box that contains a recording of this very video, made 50 years before I was even born. The loop is closing, and the secret is no longer next door, it's the air you breathe and the thoughts you think. My beloved friend, we have reached the final layer of the simulation, where the massive secret next door becomes the ultimate reality of your existence. The black box we recovered from the chimney has started to broadcast a signal that is vibrating the very bones in our bodies. Don't skip, because the date on the internal clock of that device isn't from the past or the future, it is stuck on now, indicating that time has completely frozen within a 50-foot radius of where that house once stood. Stay till the end, because we are about to use a high-powered frequency jammer to break the loop, and what appears when the static clears will change the way you look at your family forever. Something huge is waiting for you at the end of this clip that proves the neighbor was never a stranger, but a version of you from a parallel timeline trying to warn yourself. The final piece of physical evidence is a set of glass vials found in a lead-lined safe beneath the driveway. Don't skip, because when we held these vials up to the light, we didn't see liquid, we saw miniature, living cities trapped inside, pulsing with the same light we saw in the neighbor's attic. This once-in-a-lifetime revelation means that the house next door was a storage facility for entire realities that have been deleted to make room for ours. Stay till the end to see the microscopic zoom in on the vial labeled with your current address. You can actually see yourself sitting right there, watching this video, inside the glass. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few seconds as we reveal why the neighbor was so desperate to keep these vials hidden from the government drones. The sky above the neighborhood is now cracking open like a digital screen, revealing the massive, metallic structure that has been hovering over us, hidden by the neighbor's cloaking field. Don't skip, because the final transmission is being sent directly to your screen right now, bypassing all internet protocols. Stay till the end to witness the moment the entire street begins to float into the air as the harvest finally begins. Something huge is waiting for you in the very last frame of this investigation, a single word written in the clouds that explains the purpose of our entire lives. The secret isn't being exposed anymore, it is being activated, and as the house next door reappears in a burst of blinding white light, you are the only one left with the truth. My beloved friend, the blinding white light has faded, but the world it left behind is no longer the one we recognize. As the house next door solidified back into our reality, it brought something back with it, a silence so heavy that it has completely silenced the sound of the wind and the birds. Don't skip, because we've just pointed our specialized sensors at the front door, and the readings indicate that the house is now acting as a vacuum, pulling the very history of our neighborhood into its core. Stay till the end, because we found a discarded digital watch on the sidewalk that is counting backward at triple speed, suggesting that for everyone inside that house, time is running in reverse. Something huge is waiting for you at the midpoint of this clip that shows the moment the neighbor finally looked directly into our hidden lens and spoke your name. A new type of energy is leaking from the windows, a violet mist that causes electronic devices to display photos from your childhood that you never actually took. Don't skip, because this once-in-a-lifetime exposure reveals that the massive secret next door is actually a memory forge, where the past is being rewritten in real time to change who we are in the present. This explains why you've been feeling like you've forgotten something vital lately. It's because the neighbor just deleted it from the timeline. Stay till the end to see the physical transformation of the house as it begins to grow organic, tree-like roots that are digging deep into the city's power grid. Something huge is waiting for you as we show you the replacement documents we found in the neighbor's mailbox, which list every person on this street as decommissioned. The most shocking discovery is just ahead. The front door has finally opened, and there is no hallway inside, only a vast, open desert under a black sun. Don't skip, because we are about to fly a drone into that desert to show you what happened to the neighbors who moved away over the last 10 years. Stay till the end to see the thousands of identical houses stretching to the horizon, each one containing a different version of this same secret. Something huge is waiting for you in the final seconds of this part as the drone's camera catches a glimpse of the master controller, sitting on a porch just 3 houses down from yours. The secret isn't just one house anymore, it's the entire fabric of our neighborhood, and the realization of what they are building will leave you breathless.